she's not just like, it's not like she found karate and now she's a tomboy. Like, you can be a tomboy and be badass, but you can also be a feminine girl and be badass. And the fact wearing heels and lipstick changes nothing.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Courtney.
Hi.
Thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to be talking to you both for this new season of Cobra Kai, with this like creating new alliances, clean up the air and everything. I want to start with you, Mary. Have you ever thought like pressure to be part of this legacy, the Karate Kid legacy? Did you ever thought like felt any pressure?
Definitely. I think pressure I've only put upon myself. Luckily, you know, our producers, our writers, our directors, and you know, Ralph especially, like, they're very supportive of sharing this world, and you know, letting us kind of exist and create it in our own ways and not be too you know, weighted down by the pressure. But I know I do it to myself. It's definitely, it's a big thing to live up to. It's a big shoes to fill, but I feel like our, you know, our creators and writers and producers and directors are just so talented that, you know, I can take my hands off the wheel a little bit on that.
Yeah, and for you, Courtney, you have this figure mom on the show, but you're a very strong woman, very like work together with the husband, like, and I think you're the heart of the family. But are we gonna see Amanda doing some karate scenes?
I mean, I pitch it every season. I think probably season 18, when they're like, we have nowhere else to go with this. Maybe we'll make Amanda do some stunts. I think that's probably when we'll see it, but I try it every season. I try to throw it out there. But even I know that would get a little weird. All of a sudden, Amanda's doing karate too.
That's one of my favorite lines in the show, though, is when he's like, you know, trying to get all the LaRussos to go do karate, and you're like, remember the last time we got on the mat? And you point to Anthony. I cry, and no matter how many times I've heard it, I die laughing.
This is true.
That's true. That's amazing. And like coming back to you, Mary, what was like the most challenge part of this season 3? I know that we have a lot of like fight scenes, especially on the last episode, but what was the most challenge for you?
I will say the moment that I like remember really, really strongly from filming season 3 is the episode 5, just the entirety of episode 5, the fight sequence in the laser tag, having the panic attack scene there. First of all, challenging in general, because after doing 15 takes of having a panic attack, you really do start to get pretty lightheaded. But after, you know, doing all of that and then going into the scene with Amanda, where Samantha, you know, just fully breaks down, it was like this really weird experience for me, where when I shot the scene, going into it, I was like, it's acting, you know, like I'm getting myself prepared like it's any other scene. And then at some point where I was holding on to your arm, Courtney, and like crying into your arm, and I literally just felt like a child all of a sudden. Like I was like 7 years old, and I was like breaking down in my mom's arms, and I like got so emotional myself, where I was just like, I just needed comfort. It was the weirdest experience, but it felt so good to get it all out. And then looking back at it now, I feel like hopefully, you know, it added to the whole experience, but emotionally that was very challenging.
Wow, I can only imagine. And for you, Carter, what do you think? Like, what is the message that you think the show wants to send to girls and to moms to support their kids on the sports?
Well, I think girls are equals in the show, and we're showing that there's that just karate is universal, and all women can kick ass in all different ways, and that we're not waiting for someone to save us or fix us. And I think that's pretty much the message, that to show that like we are just the same, and we're doing just the same stuff, and we're kind of doing it better sometimes. Just saying.
Yeah, and for you, Mary?
Yeah, that's obviously one of the most important aspects for me of, you know, of especially season 3 is dealing with the trauma of that. Season 2 was so fun, like inviting in this new rival and having this you know, the female rivalry that was taking place to mirror the, you know, the past rivalries we've seen. And then obviously though in season 3 to show that, like, you know, women can be just all the shades of the spectrum, just like men, that you can be vulnerable, you can be scared, you can feel weak, you can not know what to do, and you can still be incredibly strong, and you can still kick butt, and you can still be fierce and scary in yourself, and that you don't have to be one or the other, and that just like every other human, those things can coexist and be a complete picture.
Yes, and wear makeup, lipstick, and earrings, right?
Oh, totally. That's the other thing I love about Samantha, is that she's not just like, it's not like she found karate and now she's a tomboy. Like, you can be a tomboy and be badass, but you can also be a feminine girl and be badass. And the fact wearing heels and lipstick changes nothing.
Exactly. So, Courtney, Mary, thank you so much for your time. I cannot wait for season 4, and I hope everybody enjoys season 3 as much as I did. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.